This is the second video of the series about entrepreneurship, helping you figure out exactly how to succeed in your entrepreneurial journey. If you haven't seen the first one, pause this video right now and go back and check the first video, helping you determine if you have what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur. In this video, let's take a look at exactly how to choose the right business for you, how you can manage all the different aspects of your business, and the way to run your business right. Choosing the best business to start, based on what you understand about yourself so far, is the first thing you need to do to build your dream. Let's take a look at how you can pick the right business for you. The first step is to know how much you need or hope to make. This might seem like an unusual place to start, but whether we like it or not, money is important. Not just on a personal level, but generating income allows you to show up in front of more people, have more reach, and help more of your target audience. Where do you want to be 1, 3, or 5 years down the road? Pick a number of what you like to make. Validate it with a proper business plan to help you understand how to reach your goals. Think about everything, including your business expenses. Step 2 is to know your ability. You need to understand your abilities. What are you good at? It's necessary that you know what you do well, what you do not so well, and what you might be able to outsource. The abilities you have right now are vital for you to understand your business. As you evaluate different businesses, it's necessary that you know what you do well, what you do not so well, and what you don't ever want to do again. You can start by listing out the things that you have done previously in your different work experiences, what kind of education you've had, what credentials you have, and anything you excel in. Now just make a list without any of your own opinion or thought as to whether or not you like it or not. You might have the skill and dislike it, but that's not important right this moment. Step 3 is recognize the right kind of business for you. When thinking about your skills and your capabilities, what industry do those fall in? Understand the specific niche and industry where your abilities fit in is valuable. It can help you choose the specific kind of service that you might be interested in providing. If you already think you know what you want to do, what is it about that niche that calls out to you? Something to consider is how much it costs to start that particular service. It's also important to know what kind of services you do not want to do. If you absolutely do not want to start something in a particular niche, then don't. Based on your abilities, jot down a couple of concepts that enter your mind. Again, don't use any type of judgment at this point. After you're done, you can go through the list and mark through the no ideas and highlight the yes concepts. Step 4 is to determine who you like serving. Something to take a look at in any given industry is the type of audience you like working with. If you don't like people who are served by that kind of business, you'll hate your business. If you like the audience who you serve, you're going to enjoy your business and feel great about it. Jot down a description of the kind of target audience you like to work with. What are their problems and pain points? Why do they want to achieve the results that you can provide? Can you monetize with these methods? Step 5 is to know why you're doing this. It's important to always keep in mind why you're choosing a particular type of business. Know your why, whether it's because you had a problem that you found the solution for, or if it's because you like working with that type of people with that business services or something else. Your story is your story. Make sure to tell it to your audience. Taking the time to explore alternatives and new opportunities before you get started is part of the process and journey of becoming an entrepreneur. Many people spend a lot of time researching until they find just the right thing. Once you do find the right thing, you can easily get started in your business. Now let's look at how you can manage all aspects of your business. Once you know the niche, the industry, and the people you serve, you can start thinking about how you run and manage your business. A typical business has several aspects that needs to be managed. Yours may have all of them or just some of them, but take into account what you need to consider and how you deal with each of them that applies to your business. The first thing you need to consider is the production. How will you produce your product or service? What type of product are you making? Is it physical or digital? How and who will make it? How much will it cost? How do you put everything together? For example, if you want to promote and sell affiliate software, that's a digital product. Will you outsource the project to someone who's going to code it for you? Can you code it yourself? You need to plan out every single aspect of production and know who is responsible for it. Then there's research and development. How will you research your audience to keep creating amazing products for them? How will you research your competitors? What means will you use to compile the data that you collect? How often would you look at it and how will you use it? Then you have to think about purchasing. It depends on your business, but all companies have to make an investment and in some cases more than one. You need to create a process for investments even if it's just you. How do you decide the price and who to choose to buy from? How will you keep track of the vendors you use? How will you maintain the relationship? Then there's marketing. No business can succeed without marketing. What type of marketing do you want to do? And how will you do it? If you're planning to include social media marketing in your marketing efforts, which platform will you use? Online marketing is an important marketing method to use today. You can get started online with free marketing tools, but you should determine what is best for you based on your business and your audience's needs. Then there's sales. Do you need to hire people, work with joint venture partners, or hiring out affiliates? What type of software do you need to manage your customer relationships? For example, when someone buys from you, that's only part of the sale. There are transactional emails and follow-ups that must be done to make sure that your customer is happy so you can create repeated buyers. Then there's human resources. How you handle your freelancers, employees, and others who work for you. Is there a professional you can outsource to on a contract basis, or do you want to work with someone full-time? If you need some help with outsourcing, you can check out onlinejobs.ph, my favorite outsourcing platform for affordable and talented freelancers in the Philippines. You can also look into Upwork, freelancer.com, and Fiverr. You can find the links to all of these different platforms in the description box down below. Then there's accounting and finance. What is your chosen business structure? How you do your bookkeeping? Will you use a specific program? Entrepreneurs don't always think about taxes, but it's very important to make sure you pay your taxes to not fall into any problems in the future. You need to figure out each of these characteristics of your business and know how you deal with them. You may need to develop a team, find mentors to help you, take a course, go through each area of your business and keep in mind of what actions need to be taken. Now putting everything together to find out exactly how to run your business right. Once you have figured out the business you want to start, know who your audience is and where they are, and get things in place to get started, you need to make sure that you're legal and running your business right. To do that, you need the best tools you can afford and a plan to follow going forward. First thing you need to consider is to get legal. It depends on where you live and the type of business you're starting, but in most cases, you're going to need to get a business license. In some cases, you need more than one. How much the business license costs and the type depends on where you live as well. Here are some examples of business licenses you might need to consider: the business bank account, trademarks, copyrights, patents, business structure, inspections, labels, and others. Then there's the support. You may want to involve a coach, a family member, a mentor, or someone else like a professional banker or something like that. But before you hire anyone, make sure to get to know them. Check out their groups, their pages, and websites, and maybe join one of their less expensive options first to make sure that they're a good fit for you. Any professional you want to bring on your team for support should be shared with and understood. Any professional you bring onto the team should also understand your goals and your vision. Then you should learn from the experts. Understand 3 to 5 movers and shakers in your niche to follow, and you can start learning. They may be your competitions as well. Don't fear your competition and learn from the ones around you. Your competition doesn't have to be someone that's bad. The competition is not the enemy. You can learn from them and even team up and collaborate. Learn what they do well and learn what they do not so well that you can do better. Now you have to find and get to know your audience. Now that you know who you serve and what you want to do for them, it's time to find the audience and get to know them. Follow the people that your audience follows. Read the news that they read. Get to know the gurus they like to follow, and whether you like them or not, there is something about them that your audience likes, and that can help you understand your audience even better. Then you have to create processes and systems. One thing that's very important when you want to be a successful entrepreneur is to set up processes and systems for your business. The more you can automate, the better. If you can automate your inventory system, that's how you can make more money. Set up processes for everything, even things that you cannot automate. When you check your email, you should have a process for that. When you set up processes and times to do the task, you can turn them into habits and become much more effective. Then you should learn about the butterfly effect. When you realize that every little step that you take in an orderly manner will get you to the end, it becomes a no-brainer to set up your business that way. Send out an email to your subscriber automatically every single week as an excellent way to build relationship with them. Even though it's only one step, the fact that it's automated can make all the difference in the world because it will free you to do other things that will improve your business. The thing to remember is that you do not need to reinvent the wheel. Running your business right simply means that you need to go about things in a legal and organized manner with a goal in mind, using processes and systems to get things done more effectively. There's so much information in this video, but don't get overwhelmed. Take one step at a time and implement the actions in this video. Keep in mind that even if you do all of these different steps and try to account for everything, some issues would happen. For the coming video in this series, let's take a look at how you manage all the different aspects of your business and the right way to run your business without running into the obstacles. You can find the keys to help you manage your own resources to run a business and create a system that will run automatically even in your sleep. Hold yourself accountable and put the action steps that you're going to take in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell notification so you don't miss the next episode in the series. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.